Warning, this video contains graphic images. If you are not of age or if you cannot handle this, do not watch it because we are stepping back into the world of plastic with the retired serial Edwin, and he is on a path to revenge. And as we have seen in the last videos, Edwin is a man of his word, and for some reason, he now has a partner in crime. Now, we begin our story with Edwin and Shorty waiting, casing the joint because Edwin had a plan. Find his enemies and massacre every single soul. And he made her promise to stay in the car. If he wasn't out in 30 minutes, she could leave. She agreed and he set off because this was a party. An actual party was going on. The head of security brought over all his buddies so they could play a game of poker. And as usual, when men gather, there is always one weak link. And he was picked on. So it wasn't surprising that during the game, once the lights go off, they sent him to check on it. Now, full disclosure, I think this guy was innocent. He was just helping to protect his buddy. But the thing is, you should pick your friends wisely because your buddy was a looker and Edwin was not the forgiving type. Taking him out was easy enough. But the thing is, he noticed something. He noticed bags of Semtex. If you don't know what Semtex is, it's a form of explosion, like C4, plastique. And so he had an idea. But first off, he had to take care of all the people upstairs. So he turned on the lights, and they were happy, only to receive the head of their friend through the window, bro. He turned on the light just so they could see their friend's head, and then he turned it back off. The head of security turned pussy quickly. I mean, he started begging his friends to protect him. Please, he is dangerous. So they split up to go handle him. And he could hear them fight. He could hear them battle. He could hear the gunshots. And then came the quiet. He could hear the quiet. He thought it was over. But right beside him, we see it really wasn't. Just like he had done to Edwin so many times, he gets knocked out. And when he wakes up, he's strapped to the table with the heads of his best friends next to him. Edwin was not merciful at all. While the guard screamed for help, Edwin just sat there quietly and apologized. My bad. I know I'm slow, but I'm retired. The guard begged, please don't kill me, bro. I'm just doing my job. I'm just doing my job. Don't kill me for that. But again, Edwin didn't care. He just asked, where is Virginia? And the guard screamed, she's with the boss. I can help you get her, I promise. I could promise you that, bro. Don't kill me, please. I only did as I was instructed. Please don't kill me, bro. And he said, okay, I won't kill you. Just the eyes, then. And the guard was confused. Just the eyes. Edwin reminds him, yes, the eyes. You looked up her skirt. I can never allow that to pass. So I am taking your eyes. Now this is where the guard screws up. He says, you're going to kill me, or rather, you're going to blind me just because of some doll. He should have known Edwin does not see her as a doll. You just disrespected his girl again. You die, bro. He went straight for the eyes as promised, and just like that, she walked in. Gwen was shocked. Matter of fact, she was terrified, but nobody was more terrified than Edwin himself, because a lady is never supposed to see this side of him. He made a promise to Virginia. Gwen, being a nice girl, realized that his world was falling apart. She tried to play it off like it was nothing, telling him that she's sure Virginia would think this is okay, but he made it clear, nah, she wouldn't. She hates this side of me. She's going to leave me when she finds out. But Gwen says, don't worry, it's all good. It's not a big deal. But sadly it was. It was a very big deal to him. He asked her to leave. He asked her to take the car and just drive away. But she said no. Matter of fact, she begged to be part of this. You could say it's Stockholm Syndrome, but this just feels like she has a taste for this type of shit. So he tried to be as reasonable as he could possibly be by talking to a corpse and asking for his advice. Then acting like the corpse actually replied. He said, okay, but for the next part, you have to listen to exactly what I say and do exactly as you're told. If you are not comfortable with that, leave now. And she said, okay, I'm with you. Then he said, good, stay in the car. I have some things to take care of inside. Do not come in. And so he went forth to handle business. Because right now, not only was he being hunted by regular gangsters, he was being hunted by the police. Every single place he had gone to had a cop there asking questions. They were going to track him down one way or another. So he decided, if you're going to hunt me, I'm going to hunt you, and struck first. As the little gangster was in his room, absolutely terrified, he decided to protect himself by getting a gun. You could see it in his eyes. He was scared. He was terrified. And just like that, he didn't notice our boy standing right behind him. And like a thief in the night, he stole him away. The next day, though, his father got a call and saw it was his son. He picked up the phone screaming, "Where the hell are you?" But when he didn't hear his voice, he realized something was wrong. His son had been taken. "Where is Virginia?" He screamed, "She's with me. Is my son safe?" Edwin replied, "Of course he is. He's sitting right in front of me. I want Virginia. Bring her to the docks today, or your son dies, and I am coming for you next." And that was it. An absolutely terrifying call. But Gwen was not stupid. She realized, yeah, that guy isn't going to let you live. You know that, right? But Edwin wasn't stupid as well. "Oh, my precious Gwen, I know. That is why I'm going to prepare for the party that is to come." And we see he had already set everything up. The innocent corpse that got taken out for no reason, the boathouse, donuts, Semtex, everything brought together from their little adventure, because this was going to be a finale and it was going to be spectacular. He could promise you that. But just as he was planning, the boss was making plans of his own. Because Edwin, you messed with his kid. Matter of fact, you messed with his organization. He was a crime boss, for God's sake. He was never going to take this lying down. So when he pulled up in full force. He brought men, and they had guns. One way or another, this all ends today. Edwin, however, was chowing down on the donuts because it seems like he had been through this scenario countless times. He was way too cool. While the boss, he had his game face on. He was mean mugging, telling all of his boys, "As soon as we have my son, you guys strike. I want nothing to remain. I want him dead. I want him dead today." But as soon as he entered the boathouse, the first thing he saw was his precious son dangling, and Edwin standing next to him, asking for one simple thing: "Where is Virginia?" Thank you guys for watching this video. Please hit the subscribe button and drop a like. Support this channel because I drop videos every single day.